Hey you guys, welcome back to Homesteading with SEK. I hope everyone is well. Alright you guys, I am trying another method, which I'm going to call a no weed method of growing in these raised beds. Okay, so I've been wanting to try this method for a while, and I said, you know what, this is what I'm going to do, because I am definitely trying to create a weed free environment, because the weeds is out of control on my homestead, and they can definitely overpower you. And this is a great method if you want to try it. So I am growing out of the soil bags, and as you can see, I have lined them up on my left and right. I decided to do the first two raised beds on this end, and towards the back I'm just going to sow seeds. I feel like this will give me a chance to try the method, and also um, when the weeds start coming in the back area, it'll be a little bit more manageable for me. And if this works out, which I'm sure it is going to work out, I probably will be doing this again for the next growing season. So each one of these beds took 3 soil bags on each side. What I did was poke holes on the bottom so that the water can drain down, so the plastic is still underneath the bag. So that will help suppress the weeds for some time. Now these bags are probably not going to last over the growth season, because the heat is going to get to them. They're going to get warped, they're going to get fragile, and probably by the end of the season they'll be done with. But we're going to see. We're going to see. So I did get these all sold up, so I got a lot going on over here, and I try to keep my labels in there so I know what I have. So on my right side I have cucumbers, and we already know how to sow seeds, you guys. So I got the muncher, and I have the straight 8, and then the market more. So cucumbers on the right side, and then over here on my left side I have the Mountaineer runner, and then I have the rattlesnake pole, and I have the Blue Lake bush bean. But I think I said I'm gonna save those, and I think I put them on the other side. So I put the Blue Lake pole here, and then I did the bush beans on the other side. Over here where there are no bags, just fresh soil, I did the Thai soldier, and I also did squash, butternut squash, and spaghetti squash. So that's what I have on these two, a combination of vegetable squash and butternut squash. And when I tell you I went through here sowing seeds like crazy, that flower is trying to grow, which I did pluck up. This is how the vegetable squash looks. It's blue, and you can still see some of my seeds in the hole, which I haven't quite covered. So they will be growing in this bed, and I did sow a lot of seeds, you guys. So hopefully I have good germination over here, and my grapevines will be able to adapt without getting overridden by roots. I think I will be good to go. All right. So let's see. Um, the morning glory, yes, the morning glory is trying to grow. I done pulled up several of them in the raised bed. This is what it looks like when it's coming in, and they're gonna keep coming in probably this raised bed, because this is where they was growing at before, and there's still a lot of seeds that are germinating in this area. I wanted to show you guys how my gladius is multiplying, which I didn't know they do that, and that's a good thing. So you guys can see how kind of thick it's getting, which it looks nice. I think it's gonna look really nice once they bloom up. All right, let's see what else, what else. So yeah, you guys, so this area right here is already all sold up. Now I'm still undecided on what I want to do in this area right here, which I keep saying I want to create the flowers, but I still haven't gotten to it, and I might try to give it a go. I might just sow seeds like right in here, this area right here. just throw them out and see what they do. Uh, but for the most part, this whole area is already sold up. So I am making tremendous progress on the homestead. And I think that's about it in this area, you guys. So this trellis area is all sold up. What I have to come back and do is cut some of my zip ties. I had to replace zip ties up in this area, so I got to come through and clean that up. And this will be good to go. And I have my other makeshift fence that I'm going to put across this area to keep the deers from running around in here. And also I'm probably going to have to use my shade cloths to cover this area once those seeds start to germinate, because the rabbits last year was crazy, and the year before that they was crazy. So I'm going to use my shade cloths to try to protect my seedlings. And I'm also going to get the other fabric for like the hoop house fabric. I want to get some of that to use that in the garden as well. And then I think right now this looked like a successful seed sowing adventure, and I will definitely keep you guys posted on how the seeds is doing in this area. And yeah, you guys, we're gonna see how it works, but I'm sure it's gonna work out really good. Now, would I be able to suppress all the weeds? No. I'm gonna come back in here and do the borders with some weed killer around the mulch area on these sides, the left and the right side, to keep those at bay. All right. So I hope you guys give this method a try, growing out of your soil bags. I think it's going to work out fine. So I will keep you guys posted, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.